Elevation Outdoors connects youth with outdoor recreational opportunities so they can draw parallels and lessons learned to their own life journey. So 15 years ago, Elevation Outdoors was started by founder Tori Hansen, who had this experience and background in experiential learning and outdoor recreation. And it started very small, grassroots, connecting youth to sports like mountain biking and snowboarding. And then it's just grown to a whole bunch of other outdoor pursuits like rock climbing, sailing, and even hiking.
It was a little more cowboy, if you will. Like, we would take the kids mountain biking just one-on-one. So it would be me and one of the kids and just take them out mountain biking. So there was a lot less structure to the organization. Snowboarding was a little more organized, of course. It's so important to have some sort of sport or some sort of activities in your life, hobbies. And these ones, there's so many different reasons to ride a bike or to snowboard or to rock climb. And I think it's important we share that with them. We came up with other ideas about other programs to add, like the rock climbing and the hiking and things of that nature. And then it snowballed from there and just got bigger and bigger, and we had more opportunities to share these experiences with kids that never would get outside.
I was about 12 years old. I was having some troubles because my parents were separating. I was not connecting with my peers very well. I had a lot of counseling throughout those years, and my Aboriginal advocate actually was the one that introduced me to the program, and I was unwilling to go at first, but I definitely don't regret it now. I did learning how to shred the very beginning. For those who are just learning how, I had never stepped foot on a snowboard at all. It taught me a lot of virtue and patience, that is for sure. I noticed when I was going through therapy, they were pretty much teaching me the same thing outdoors in the program than they were in the room, and it was more beneficial to me because I was in an area where it was neutralized and I was able to connect with more people, for sure.
We try to teach a lot of our participants the basic lessons in life, like perseverance, just getting back up when you fall down, having goals in life, like having a direction, somewhere to go, something to focus on, teamwork, patience. Well, it's these skills that we try to teach that you can take with you to your careers, to your relationships, to every aspect of your life as you grow up and mature.
Mike definitely had an impact on me through some rough times. He taught me and shed some light on my situations and taught me that just because you come from a bad situation doesn't define who you are. It's not just for troubled kids. There's room for people who are having issues with connecting with their peers. There's room for people that are having issues with their family life. There's room for people that are having issues with their schooling life. It's not just for people that need an outlet.
Mike Greer was a big part of the snowball that grew Elevation. His passion for sports and him being involved and him taking the reins as the executive director really allowed the organization that new blood that a lot of organizations need after a certain time. And he grew it and just found the right volunteers and the right people along the way to help him and make it work. And then I think the most important thing, unfortunately, is the money. Like, we need donations, we need fundraisers, we need grants and things to keep it going. And that takes us back to the next, I guess, what Mike's been doing is building these social enterprises to make money so that we're not always begging. And so we always have some kind of income coming in to help grow further and further.
And so they went into social enterprise. And they've been really creative and innovative. They were looking at renting out their bus, they developed youth camps, they did bike rentals at the bottom of Knox Mountain, and I know they're expanding into other areas just to ensure that they have sustainable long-term funding and they can continue to provide these opportunities to the youth.
If you want to make a difference in your community, I think the biggest investment we can make is in our youth, and getting kids outside. Showing them these experiences is an opportunity to show them that there's more to life than just a lot of the shenanigans that we can get into as kids. And if they have a focus like snowboarding or mountain biking or rock climbing, that can make a huge difference in their lives. We had a participant that came from Manitoba and just wanted nothing to do with the Okanagan Valley and just wanted to go home. who's definitely on the wrong track to make any right choices in his lives. And watching him progress through the snowboard program that one year was amazing, because he was so quiet to being a little more chatty and a little more confident. And as it turns out, apparently after our program, he settled into the Okanagan Valley and he started doing better in school and just changed his life around and wanted to do more with it than just where he came from.
We know there's no shortage of youth, and so the goal of Elevation is to open their doors to numerous other outdoor opportunities for many more youth in the future. But they can't achieve their goals without you. So we need volunteers, we need sponsors, we need people to donate gear, time, treasures, talent, refer youth, any way you can get involved to see more youth benefit from this amazing organization.
Some of my favorite days in the winter are riding with these kids that would never get this chance, and seeing their smiles and seeing their progression. It's been amazing.
You're going into the program not knowing exactly what you're going to get out of it and not knowing exactly what you're going to be able to offer the group, but in the end, it always comes out as a beautiful experience, and that you don't regret taking that path.